Drake and Simon Brewer. Two of those guys were. They're really good. Teaching you all about all the storm chasers I've met, where everybody else is. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I know we're starting a little bit late. We've been having issues with service down here in southwest Nebraska. Oh man, we are just in the middle of the road. Alright, guys. They should park more on the shoulder. We've got another supercell trying to form here. Sorry, we've been battling service all day long. More than a little elevated. What are we doing here? It's almost like a new updraft is really going up here. All right. Hey everybody, sorry about that. We're live now. Couldn't get the radar to work today, so we're going back to the old setup. So that means lower resolution too. We are watching a pretty nice supercell right now, but having a tough time finding roads. There's a lot of chaser convergence today. A lot of people on the storm on this setup. I'm trying to find a place where I could just point you guys straight at the storm here, but that's a little tough. We've got a new supercell that's really trying to develop right on top of us. Just to our west. We're gonna turn around here, I think. I wish there was a cattle guard or a little gate we could pull up to, but I can't really find anything. We're getting some rapid rising motion on the leading edge of this supercell, some solid inflow. Been pretty quiet, even though we've been chasing for about an hour, hour and a half now. It has not been a great day, no tornadoes yet. It's definitely been messy. So I'm chasing with my girlfriend Maddie today. She's a little shy, so she's gonna do her best to not talk, apparently. So, oh, look at that. Is that Outflow south of us? We're getting some dust getting kicked up south. It looks mostly like Outflow right now. Look how rapid that motion is though. Does not look tornadic at the moment, but we're on a severe warned supercell. They just severe warned us. Just severe warned us. Hello, Wheels World. Hello, Grifter. Her name is Maddie. She's definitely a little shy to be here, so appreciate the hello. Yeah. We've got some outflow getting kicked up in front of us. Definitely a little interesting. Does not look like a tornado producer yet. Sorry, I know the highlights are being blown out. I'll have to fix that one of these times, but we're getting some really strong motion ahead of us.
How fast it's going.
Yeah, it's moving.
If I whisper.
Yes, they can hear you if you whisper. It looks like just mostly dusty outflow right now. It's a very low base storm, so I'm surprised that this much dust is getting kicked up. Definitely has that look of an outflow dominant storm on radar as well. We're gonna give this thing some time to reorganize, so we're gonna keep going east. We are just west of Beaver City. Sorry about the delay on that. Again, we just now got service. We were chasing a storm up from Danbury. We're in Beaver City, Nebraska now. And there was no service the whole time, not even a hint. So We're gonna keep moving here on the edge of the outflow. Thank you so much, Linda, for the 50 bucks. I really appreciate that. Really helping out. Awesome. All right, thank you. So we're gonna do our best to stay on this thing. It's definitely moving a little quicker than we thought today. Also moving a bit more east. It looks pretty outflow dominant, not now, but we're gonna get on this thing and do our best. We got some descending cloud motion here. This thing might try and rapidly reorganize just in front of us. Not seeing any dust or debris getting kicked up. We did have some straight line winds earlier kicking up a lot of dust. But we got some big time descending motion right here. Something trying to form here off to the right. Might be something trying to spin up right there. Big time RFD surge on the backside of this storm right now. We might be getting a little funnel cloud up there trying to develop. Strong motion on the backside of this storm now. Kind of a classic precursor, I think, to tornadoes like this. We're really starting to get a good horseshoe shape going. Getting almost a little bit of rotation straight ahead. Not seeing anything that looks crazy tornadic at the moment. It still seems to be organizing. But this is definitely a good candidate storm. It's definitely looking a little bit better than it was earlier. Really would like to go. This looks a little bit more like a possible tornado soon to me. We're getting a ton of rapid motion here. That kind of wave effect in the back is something I look for. I've seen it on a lot of tornadoes. We're in the backside of the horseshoe, so we're still in an okay spot right now. Expecting a tornado to be east or north of us, given our position. Seems like all this stuff here is mostly RFD downdraft, so maybe north. Dude, honking's not gonna get us to go faster. That's probably where our tornado is going to try and form, is just off to our left now. We're getting a large, rapidly rotating wall cloud, it looks like, to our north. We are stuck at a stop sign right now, trying to go east. But we're definitely getting some more favorable motion, a more favorable look to this storm. We're gonna keep going east in the safe spot just because we're having a little bit of a tough time discerning what's going on here. Yeah, I think north is maybe, there might be a little funnel forming straight ahead right there. Got strong descending motion on the backside. Don't see any debris swirlies or anything going on. Strong descending motion though. There's some dust getting kicked up to our southeast there. That looks like outflow. Looks like some outflow dust over there. Main area of interest appears to be to our north. All right, we're safe here for sure. North is mostly where we're looking, I think, for a tornado here in the short term. Yeah, that window is broken. Let's see. Let's see here. Expect north to be all of our action here. Need to disconnect from our hotspot. We are in kind of a new developing hook here. Couple areas of interest. We just had a little dirt whirly on the south flank of this storm. Lots of descent going on. Definitely looking a little bit more the part here. Still needs to organize a little bit. We still don't have quite the classic hook shape on radar. It still looks like it's bowing out, definitely a little outflow dominant. But this is definitely the best this storm has looked, all chase. So we're gonna pop back here and look north. Second. When we get a second. Still needs a little bit of organization. This outflow is really, really far ahead. Resolution, no radar. It is behind a little bit, so they won't. Definitely looking, it still looks like it's far ahead. A little far ahead. Almost a bounded weak echo. We're gonna stop. I'd expect to see some little whirly up here in the next. Oh look, it's reading. We may have one. Again, coincident with where that little weak area of rotation is that are confirmed. A dusty outflow plume there for about half a second. It's really moving northeast now though. A little bit more on its classic trajectory. There we go. Don't see anything that says, hey, tornado on the ground. Definitely some really rapid motion. It ramped up very quickly. Trying to keep going east. And then we'll go north here at Stanford. Or Stamford, excuse me. We're in some strong outflow now. But the storm's definitely shed its out. Wait, I've got pictures of that house.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I got pictures of it during the winter of 2 years ago. There's another one up here on the. There should be. I think there is. It's on this road somewhere.
I feel like I haven't seen many two-story abandoned houses.
Yeah, there's not a ton of them, and they tend to be in the woods. Yeah, it was. There's that one up in northern Nebraska that's pretty nice. I don't remember what exactly it's by. backside of the supercell. I can see it rotating from here. It's definitely picking up. Right there. It's just, there's not going to be a ton of chiseled structure on this. It's definitely going to be a very misty storm. That block right is kind of our wall cloud. So this is kind of the backside of the RFD, like horseshoe, and the wall cloud is right there at the end. Very large circulation right now. It doesn't look very concentrated. It is. It's a 70 dew point day, so it's nothing's going to be really that clear, especially a 70 dew point on the warm front like this. We really need to get north. Okay, we can take a road here at towards Oxford. Still not sure that it's down yet. I don't see any funnel or anything. Four miles and we'll go north. Yeah. Alright, this is looking a little messy, especially behind the storm. So we really need this storm to race off northeast into the open warm sector. Heading towards my old apartment. Maybe a little further south. It's probably gonna miss south. But that's if it doesn't get too messy beforehand. There's a lot of storms going up behind this. It's usually 2 minutes behind or so. And then get north a little bit. That's nothing. Yeah. What?
Did you see what I'm talking about?
No, you gotta speak up. I can't hear you.
Never mind.
What? They're not mean, I promise.
No, it just looks cool. It did like this.
Oh, yeah.
It twisted itself over there.
Oh, yeah.
And you missed it.
I bet. Really trying to get ahead. You may have a little funnel poking out back there. I can't really tell. There's a little thing back there, and I'm not sure what we're looking at. We're just too far off. It's too hazy. It doesn't look like. Keep in mind, like if we're uploading everything, you know, it's struggling with this. So.
Isn't that my favorite thing to look at is this?
Yeah. Well, there might be some interesting stuff happening.
Cool. I think it's cool.
I think all of it's cool. Yeah, it's definitely like wrapped up as a tornado now to our northwest, probably wrapped in rain. It's gonna be right there. There is a pretty strong couplet right now. Heading towards Oxford. Hopefully it misses there to the north, but it's gonna cross the road in front of us here in a bit. North of Oxford, it looks like. It's gonna be somewhere over there. It's just really, really hazy. It's tough to get a good view. Probably somewhere off to our northwest is where this possible tornado is at. These are all the old little attempts at tornadoes. Back almost. It's kind of like cut off like that, but they're kind of circular. That was an attempt at producing a tornado, but it just didn't work out for one reason or another. But the actual thing should be tucked under there somewhere. Or maybe it's this clear air. Our storm is really occluding north right now. Like there's no real horseshoe on this. See, it's like, no reports, probably because it's tucked back in the rain. It's gonna be like right there. the back side of this rain now. And it seems like the couplet has weakened significantly. It's moving northeast. It's gonna be like right there. Haven't seen of it yet, despite some people being in a pretty favorable position to view it. Storm structure is just a little wonky for a significant tornado right now. This is a very interesting storm. Would like to get up here and see what's going on. Alright, I can see our occlusion very clearly now to our northwest. Area right there is our area of interest. Why are we going 40? Kind of a new little thing trying to develop out ahead. Cyclic supercell. Going very under the speed limit right now. This thing's probably not going to deviate towards us. I mean, it's moving northeast. It'd be really unlikely for it to come barreling towards us. We're not going to get a good view though if we just sit here in the hills. These cars are coming in at 65, so I can't quite see over this hill to pass. Just need a valley where we can view everything. It definitely looks a little worse for wear here. I think we just had a funnel cloud rope out to our west. We're on whale's mouth, so we're good. Stuck behind people going a little bit slower than they should be. Outflowy still. may have just had like a weak, brief funnel. I'm not sure what this was. Trying to get north on this. That's where all the scary stuff is. Yeah, it is pretty. I've only been to this town once. No, I don't think you've been here. What? That's a bank. No, that's a baler. I need to get a view north. We need to get a view north. We might have a more robust funnel here. Come on. We might have a funnel to our northwest right now. Yeah, right there. We have a funnel cloud to our northwest right now. We're gonna drive towards it. We're safe here.
I wonder what's going on with that red cloud.
No clue. We have a confirmed funnel cloud right now. What? You can see it spinning right through here. We had a brief little funnel. I'm not sure if it's still going to be here when we get through. It looks like it's wrapped right now. Here. We have to watch out for a southward deviation now. This thing is really getting wonky. View above it. Can't tell. We're gonna It is probably northwest, but we can't get around these guys. I would not expect a southward moving tornado on a day like today, but the storm is doing a little bit of weird stuff, so we really need to keep our eyes open. I can't turn my car on in time. It's still not quite wrapping up. We expect it right here. Right in front of us. Or to our northwest. A couple miles. It's definitely just feeling the struggle a little bit. We're still in outflow. It's probably rain wrapped. Should be that in front of us. Going off a little bit. Got a rotating wall cloud straight in front of us here. Look at it spinning. Can you see it? Can you see it spinning right there? It's very hazy. It's definitely moving southeast. We're in the rain wrap right behind this rotation right now. It's still having a tough time getting quite the right configuration here. See, you see the back side of the wall cloud right there really rising? Right next to the green. See a bunch of cloud rising. You got this kind of moving in. And we got another area of interest off to our west. Why will it not close? All right, there we go. So there's a wall cloud kind of right to our north, and then we've got the old funnel dying occlusion off to our left. It's still just struggling, you know, it's not quite in a pure tornado state right now. It's definitely, every cycle it's been getting better, and it's definitely running away. There was a funnel cloud report, or a tornado reported earlier, of a rope tornado about 20 minutes ago. There's gonna be some major chaser traffic here. I'm worried about it just coming back northwest as we're going east. It's definitely doing some wonky stuff right now. All right. We're gonna keep going here. It's gonna be out your window. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Roland, for the 50. I really appreciate that. Sorry it took us a second to get to that. We are in an interesting spot right now, trailing a tornado-warned storm. So I really do appreciate it. You're awesome, man. All right, let's see. Let's see here. It's gonna be off to our right, most likely. Very grungy storm chase today. Complete opposite of yesterday. We are gonna pause. There's a very real chance that could be right here, somewhere off to the right. Don't want to hook slice it while it's in this phase here, but it's pretty steadily moving northeast. There's a couple little areas of interest because it's kind of got a very interesting look to it right now. Kind of surfing its outflow. Are at. still not seeing anything that's saying tornado soon, and we want to make sure it crosses this road in front of us before we get to the road, you know, because that would not be fun. All right, we're gonna get back. Oh. Very odd look to this still, both in radar and in person. What? All right, we're following this wall cloud right now. Very grungy, kind of wrapping itself in rain. Any little swirlies anywhere? No. Whew. Just an interesting storm. It's like almost a rainier version of that Wyoming tornado I chased a couple weeks ago where the... What?
Never mind.
Just say, no, just say.
There's like a lighter.
It could be rain, could be... Yeah, that would make sense. Seen anything? No. Road now. It's just having a tough time into one concentrated spot. We're on the south side of this rain right now. We'd expect a tornado to form here to our northeast right now. You guys are looking at it. It's very grungy. What? Very defined. I say it all the time. What? Well, when do I have to use that word when for just nothing? Still in RFD, so we're fine. Is that what you're looking at right there? This is probably one of the best spots to watch this storm from. If you get too far, east, you kind of lose this in the rain. So this might just be the position we try to hold. Whatever's going on should be northeast. It's still really hazy and grungy, and it's really tough to see. Yeah, I mean, that looks whack.
Like, I don't know what it was started as. It was something like that, but it was bigger.
Yeah. So there's kind of a wall cloud there wrapped in rain. Can't see underneath it at all. It's just that area right there. You can see kind of the left edge where it's like greener. Colorful?
I'm just looking.
Just not quite consolidating enough. But I can't see unless I roll this dang window down. It's gonna be there. everybody going here for?
We should
Ooh, that was a gust. Man, just I can't see unless it's down. I don't know, it's been doing that since that dust storm in Texas. Yeah, it has. I remember because it broke May 30th of 2022 when I was getting on a different storm in Oklahoma. What?
That window is usually always fine.
No.
This one's the one that's broken.
No, they're all broken. I don't even think this one goes down. Oh, it does.
Where's the one?
I use my phone. Yeah. What? A little closer. Man, it's just really maybe there where that new, I don't know, I mean, almost like a new mezzo is developed. What this is doing. We got this new mezzo trying to go up. It seems like the old one really gusted out. I mean, it looks like we're behind a whale's mouth right now. Pretty fast storm for July. Normally moving like 2 miles an hour in July. This thing's moving 30. Almost looks like a little attempt at a walkout in front of a spill. I don't think that's what it is. Seems just to be struggling. Here we are, main gauge Another RFD search. Yeah, a bit more like a clear wall cloud though north. Pull up out of this RFD a little bit, which might be a little tough, but then we'll face north. I just can't find a good place to pull out here. Oh, here we go. This is good. All right. Looks like maybe a weak rotating wall cloud underneath this base here. Still just seems like it's struggling. You can see that there's a big shelf off to the right here. To do the thing again. It just did. Like so it's trying to.
Where it comes together is the rotation, right?
Kind of. This is 10 minutes old. This is. No, it'll be red right next to green. There's nothing really strongly rotating. This thing is definitely falling behind. You can definitely falling behind. You can see like a little hook almost. This. You see this right here?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That, but you see this big line here? Red, green line. That is the outflow. The storm is falling behind. Like the actual area of interest is falling behind. Which is going to, I mean, it reduces tornado to zero almost. Like, I haven't seen very many cases where it's done reduced a tornado, unless it catches back up. You know, like, there's kind of a mini little thing right here, you see? But there's not much motion right there where you'd expect it, and it's a little like, it's like bent, it's just not quite right. It's close and it's got an incredible environment. It just can't get its structure down with all these other storms around it and this outflow, which it's been struggling with all afternoon. Rotating right there, not very strong. I don't know why we slow down so much. I like say that's rotating and we pause for a little bit, take a breather. It's just whenever every time it looks somewhat interesting, we stop moving. We slow down because the pack slows down when they see it too. I mean, maybe we get a little weak thing out of that. I wouldn't be surprised if some crazy tornado chaser was underneath it looking at a little dirt whirly. Just kind of disorganized. Cold, looks very cold. I did the beep thing like when I have a tire. Oh. I freaked out for a second. Yeah, it's just not. Tire pressure from changing a lot. It goes. Cold. PTSD from last chase.
And I have 4 bars, so it should be working.
What the problem is? I'm
doing it wrong?
I'm gonna check it. Maybe. I'm gonna check it real quick. Me it says it's streaming, so maybe it's going to the wrong spot. Nope, it's working for me.
Oh, so it's just a me issue?
Yeah. Yep, there we go. Not sure, our stream's been bugging out today, guys. Sorry about that. 2 of our cords have broken, so we're gonna have to get them replaced tomorrow morning. Yeah.
I got it.
2 of our cords have broken, so I think we're just gonna start driving to tomorrow's Target. What? We're gonna reassess here, try and find a gas station, fuel up. Start turn.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm getting bitten alive by mosquitoes.
That hurt.
What hurt?
My hand.
Your what? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Alright. Man, I'm getting bitten like crazy.
There's no more in here.
There's at least one.
I know they were outside. I don't think there's no more in here.
There was one. Oh, what an exhausting chase. We're gonna get up to a gas station here and reassess, I think. I think there's one. Oh, not parking. Tell me there's no gas. I know Clay Center has gas. What?
Said did we pass them?
Yeah, we did.
There's one.
What?
Independent.
Those normally are just outdoors. Look for convenience stores. Alright. Well, you need to wear...
Hey, look it.
Yeah. Alright, well we might just have to go back. Figure everything out. There is a pump and pantry here, so. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, we're gonna U-turn here. We need to get gas really badly, so we're gonna head back towards Hastings and probably call it a day. Had one brief little dust spin up thing way in kind of a weird spot, but we'll turn back so you guys can see the shelf. I know not the best chase day of all time, but definitely not too bad.
Saw a tornado.
What?
Said you saw a tornado.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I wonder why it was so, I mean, I think those cords being broken really hurt. I don't know, the Ethernet thing's gonna be pretty easy to replace. It's gonna be tough to replace that 12 volt. I think I grabbed an extra one when I left, but I don't remember.
You okay?
Yeah, Mitchie.
We can see if they have some itch cream at the gas station.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Like bug bite stuff, you know?
Yeah. Pretty solid shelf. Definitely not what we were hoping to chase today, but. And we had the world's wimpiest tornado. What?
I've seen worse.
When?
I don't know, you showed me pictures.
You realize, well, in person they always look a lot. Yeah, it's adorable. In person, yeah, I know. In person they always look stronger than they do in video. You know, so even my pictures aren't going to capture how strong the weak ones really are. That's... Like, we had a dirt whirly for about 20 seconds. I mean, it was still stronger than that one I saw in Oklahoma, though. Hopefully it's a little bit more stable. We're having problems with our internet cable right now. It is not working. It's broken. it won't snap in place, so we're gonna have to get that fixed. We'll replace that tomorrow. And then our power cable for our encoder, which sends the video up, is also damaged right now, so the connection issues have been related to that, so we'll have to fix that tomorrow. Hopefully it should be better. And we also had bad service to start the chase, which didn't help, so it's been a little bit of a wrestle with those we've been wrestling with those couple factors here, so. Gas station in 3 minutes. I love Hastings. Yeah. Alright, we need to go get gas pretty bad. I underestimated how badly we needed to get gas. Definitely some roiling skies, pretty textures. We're gonna get up here and we're gonna call this and start heading to our target tomorrow, which probably was looking like northern Missouri, southern Iowa, but we'll see. They added a 2% from Kansas into southeast Colorado. We'll keep all options open depending on the best chance for a nice tornado. They're like attracted to me.
There was that one on your face, I told you.
Mosquitoes love me. I feel like the more successful mosquitoes would do something to make you not itch, you know? Just saying. Like not notice
Yeah,
them.
that's right, because then they die.
Yeah.
You don't feel them land on you, though.
Yes, you do. Sometimes
I
you do.
don't. You don't, because one was on your face, and you didn't notice until I told you.
I thought it was just dirt.
Well, I'm just, you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't know. I don't notice when they land on me.
Sometimes I do. It depends. Like when they're on my arms and legs, I can feel it. But this road's closed. It's crazy.
I can't feel them.
My car can't see. Alright, we're gonna end the chase up here. It's looking not very interesting now. Big line of storms, and we're anxious to get ahead. Oh, there's a tornado warning south of us.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh yeah, we have a tornado warning south of us right now. As I say that.
Not ending the chase?
Probably not. It's gonna be raining by the time you get out, though. Hopefully they're open. Is there even a bathroom? They look... I don't even know. They look almost closed. I can't tell. But their lights are off.
Their lights inside are on.
But outside they're off. Alright.
I'm gonna get out.
Alright.
Okay.
Alrighty. Tornado warning south of us. Near Blue Hill, moving due east. Not sure it's confirmed yet, though. We just want velocity, actually. Maybe something northwest of Blue Hill. There's a chaser right on that. Gonna try and intercept that line by Fairfield, I think. We're getting the outflow now. Which way is going to be better, south or east? It looks like it's going to be better to get south first. Is there a CC drop or anything? Not really. Not a ton of indication. Ugh. This is some strong straight line winds though. Alright. It's a little windy, yeah.
My arms. Oh my god.
Alright, we'll keep going.
I couldn't find any stuff to make a mosquito bite stop itching.
You should.
What?
There's not a priority.
I know. I only looked for 1 second on the way out.
No, I appreciate it. We have a tornado warning for south of us. We're gonna head over there. We should be able to actually see it from here.
They probably had some, but I didn't look long enough.
That's fine. I would rather see a tornado.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it's for south, way south, like on the leading edge of that stuff down there. You see, like we would be able, we should be able to see it, but I don't think there's anything right now. We're gonna go south. Big time outflow. Got some fake, a lot of odd tornado reports today. Look at all this dust getting kicked up in front of us here. Definitely time to take Showboat Avenue and go south. Always time to take Showboat Avenue. I don't like how everything's swaying above us. But tornado warns updrafts to our south here. If there's a tornado, I mean, with these conditions, we'd see it. So probably nothing on the ground yet. Maybe a little dirt whirly underneath that. All right, we're going back to the way we came from for the 3rd time.
That was windy.
Yeah, it was. It was kicking up dust before. I was glad it didn't come out for a second because it was like, it was really, really dusty.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't in there that long, was I?
No, it hit right after you went in. Looks like maybe a funnel or something over there. We've had like an insane amount of maybe funnels. Ooh,
Ooh, that was
a big time positive lightning strike. Still be working, hopefully. Very intense storms here. Nothing absolutely insane, but definitely pretty strong, very eerie. Is it working?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
I'm looking at the dust.
Yeah.
Seeing what I missed while I was gone.
Yeah. Sunset's gonna be pretty soon here. Look how dark. I always hate driving like this when it's like really dark above us, but like light on the horizon, because I can't see the road that well. Or my cameras will blow it all out. Especially the GoPro. I need to change the color profile on it to make it flatter. Is that? I mean, if we're gonna get a photogenic tornado, it's gonna be down there. There is a little supercell. Maybe we get a little lucky. Perhaps. Maybe. What's that risk out tomorrow? Enhanced risk out for northeast Kansas, extreme southeast Nebraska, northern Missouri is the main part of that tornado risk, and southern Iowa. sometimes when you plug in, it automatically turns on, so I'm just making sure the volume's down.
Yeah.
Man, it is so low contrast on this road. There's a road that'll take me due south. Sure. Very green. We've never seen a storm like that. Usually means there's big hail and it's sunset.
I did see that.
Usually when there's a green sky, it means I can't see whatever tornado's already happening. I'm gonna have this updraft south with a tornado warning. Who knows? Nothing reported. That's the center of the radar site. It's very high based, it feels like. It feels like we can see it for forever away. Like we're looking right there. Man, I don't like when it's like this, because look at, like, the road is so dark and the sky is so dark, and then it's bright. It hurts my eyes. Yeah. Because, like, I'm trying to see the road, make sure there's no deer or animals. It's pretty, it just makes it tough for me to see. And my GoPro's gonna probably, like, blinding everybody.
No, it looks fine.
It's not too bad, but it's still definitely a little behind where we're actually at.
Yeah, but not by much anymore.
You know, but we're going 60 south, and the storm's mostly going northeast, so we're gonna cut through it pretty quick. Assumption, oh, that was a close lightning strike. I brought my camera in, right?
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, this is where it's at.
This looks a little bit more like it could be interesting, maybe. Very tiny little area here, but it's definitely the far south. Tornado warning.
I can't tell if it's getting weird or if my phone's getting weird or losing something.
Probably both. Keep in mind, like, whenever you lose it one way, you're going to lose it like twice as fast, because, you know, you're losing upload and download, so it's just tough. Expect it right there. That little, you see that little, I don't know. It doesn't look, it looks a little too, you see, like, what you looking for? Looking a little bit, it looks not rainy enough for a tornado. Also kind of ragged. Rain looks behind it, tilted up. Not enough inflow coming in. There's kind of an old cycle up there spinning to our, yeah. That's the old one. It looks too tilted, too cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, if it comes down, it's going to be off that stuff, but crazy lightning up to our north too, which just a weird chase day. It's been a really long time. I've just been on a supercell that was like, I was on it for like 6 hours. It really hasn't happened this year too much for me.
This hasn't been 6 hours, has it?
No, but even then we've been on multiple, and then we chased that one for a while, and then it died, and now we're on kind of a newer little down here with a tornado warning. Small, and also at the same time not, and tilted, like it's getting shoved really fast. Really tilted, like, you know, you see how they are like back like that? I don't know. Yeah. It's not quite what you would want. How's it doing over there? Is it still spinning and it still look like it's tight, or is it weakened up?
It doesn't really look like anything.
I mean, it definitely was a little area there.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it looks a little rough now. It just looks so ragged down here. I'm surprised it's got tornado warned. You know, like it just doesn't. Yeah, look, there's like a little hook right there on radar. Look, is that a little odd, but swirly spin thing? See anything on, you know what I mean, like no details like in here or... This way is fine. This way is fine. This way is fine, but going like into the really bright stuff south is not.
Okay.
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just hurts my eyes. It's like I look at a computer screen for too long in a dark room. Up there. Oh, is that just irrigation stuff?
Yeah.
Always like do a double take when I see this. Is this road fine? Looks like
Seems
it.
like it.
Yeah, this just looks really not great right down here. I don't see any real rotation. My car has no eyesight, so. It thinks it has no eyesight. It thinks it can't see.
What is eyesight?
It's these two cameras. That's what keeps me in the lanes. Just in a headlight. Why are you on the side of the road, dog?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Then I would have gone to the doctor.
What?
I would have gone to the doctor. And it would have been fine.
Probably.
No big deal. Everyone gets right off the road sometimes.
It doesn't make it fun. Or cool. We're kind of on like an embedded thing again, but it's doing the same thing where the outflow just races out ahead. It's just really blasting out away from our storms. And any rotation we have back here is weak at best. Cloud reported way up in South Dakota.
I was like,
It was way up there. So we're looking north now, but it's just doing the same thing where and right there. Oh, that bolt. When you and right there. Oh, that bolt. When you see those big, large bolts like that, it tends to mean you've got a strong updraft. Like, look, that's a funnel cloud. You see it? Yeah, there's no doubt that's a funnel cloud. Grab my other camera. It's very, very ragged.
I feel like
it's already weakened. You see what I mean? Like, it's just having, everything's just having a tough time concentrating in the one area today. Like, there's like just a couple areas that look really
Jacob.
just had a brief funnel, and now there's another area of rotation out ahead of it. But it again looks tilted. Oh, we're getting downdraft right here. What are we doing, man? Like very minimal rotation on radar. And it shows up in person, like none of these are really swirling too much. Except for this guy right here. It's right up above us. It's not really spinning too much, but there it is, time to go. Hold this for me. Why does it do that to me all the time? Like another funnel. I just don't understand how we can still get this many funnels and not, we got an anticyclonic curl right there above us now. You doing okay? You doing okay? Alright. A lot of little ragged funnels. And then an anticyclonic curl above us. Right up there. Any dirt whirlies. I'm getting a ton of strong wind here. Alright, we'll see if we can find some food here in a second. Long day with a little dirt whirly to show and some okay structure. Like just stuff like that keeps happening.
I don't even know what it is though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like random things trying to trick us. You know, like it really looks like one, but it's really horizontal. You know, this stuff all day. Instability and stuff, but just not enough because you're behind this cold air. mile we're gonna go east, and we're gonna hit a gas station and call it, I think. Fairfield, I know there's one by Geneva though. We've got 1 mile and we hit this main road again. Oh, get up here to 74 and keep going east. Okay.
And there's a culvert that's still not good.
That's going to be tough to find. Because we're not anywhere near the interstate. I mean, there might be one somewhere east, but I just don't run into them except in bigger towns.
Yeah. And it's soft.
Like Canes?
No, canes are crispy.
I prefer the crispy though.
No, I like culvert. I like the soft.
Not my thing.
I think it's good. It's like a good ketchup chicken finger. You know what I mean?
No. What does that mean?
Like it's good with ketchup.
I guess. I feel like all of them are like that though. Except for Chick-fil-A, which is best with Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A I don't use any sauce for.
That's crazy.
Chick-fil-A I feel like is good on its own. Doesn't need anything.
I don't think it needs anything, but I definitely like it with the sauce.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
It's gonna make you real mad.
What?
I've never tried Chick-fil-A sauce.
That somehow does not surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all.
I've never tried it.
It's so good.
I'm afraid to try
It's
it.
very sweet. I think you would like it.
I just always get ketchup.
I think you would like it if you tried it. It feels like something you would actually love.
Yeah.
Have you tried cane sauce?
I don't like cane.
I get in like moods for canes, but yeah, most of the time I'm never like, oh, like most of the time it's not my first choice. I just don't like, I feel like their chicken's a little soggy sometimes. When it's really crisp, I really like it, but
I don't like canes at all. I don't like that kind of chicken. I don't like that texture of the breading. I just don't like it.
give or something, or a cross country meet or something, and they bring it back. I remember one night, it was one of those nights where it was like Sunday, you know, and I woke up and it was like November, you know, so I woke up and it was like dark, and I'm like, man, is it 5 a.m. or 5 p.m.?
I don't know. When that happens.
I hate when that happens.
I love it.
That's
my favorite feeling ever.
I started getting ready for school, and I was like, and then my parents walked in with canes, and I had to act all casual.
That's funny. My parents did it a lot when we're hanging out outside swimming.
Oh yeah.
They do those big party packs for pretty easy ones.
Yeah.
So that's how they do it. But and then so like when they do that, I'll eat some, but I would never go there alone.
It depends. I'll get into it for it. Like most of the time, I'm taking Chick-fil-A over it.
I would take Chick-fil-A over pretty much any possible.
Well, I was actually going to Chick-fil-A yesterday, but I remembered it was Sunday, so I went to Panda Express.
Chick-fil-A would make so much more money if they just opened up on Sunday. That's what everyone wants it, Sunday.
There's a big opportunity for a Chick-fil-A competitor
That's only open on
Sunday.
In the same place. Like a little pizza.
Right next to them, yeah.
I bet they make a lot, because I swear I went to Chick-fil-A only on Sunday.
Yeah, like it's like for some reason, yeah, it's the only time I think about it, they happen to be closed.
Yeah.
Chick Sunday. There we go.
We should open up food truck together.
Open up what?
Food truck together.
Everybody jokes about opening up a Storm Chaser food truck. Where they just drive to the main Target area and serve food.
There's no time to serve food. Everyone's constantly driving and moving around all the time.
days you get like a dry line day, you can get there and like you're, oh, our storms are supposed to fire at 4, and it's just 7 o'clock when you're getting your first storm. That happens. Dry lines like to do that.
How often?
For a dry line, I'd say probably 50% of the time
I feel like
for me it initiates.
not often enough does that happen that you feel like it's the money back on the future.
Probably not, but that's why everybody jokes about it. That's why nobody's actually done it.
Yeah, it is a bad business.
But then it could be like cool, like if you raise enough awareness, you know, like you get the locals who are like, oh man, you know, like there might be a storm today because, you know, and then they go check it out, like the storm chaser food trucks here. You know?
Yeah, that's
it's more rare than the ice cream trucks, as long as you've got good food.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think that maybe really could open up a food truck if we wanted to.
I feel like I would die in a food truck.
Why?
I don't know.
You're good at cooking.
No, I'm not.
You are?
Dude, I can't make very much.
We can sell scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs
You're good at
and
that.
I guess my scrambled egg food truck. We have another maybe funnel off to the north.
It's all pulled pork. Never run out.
What? Never run out of pulled pork? Yeah. Dude, your mood plummeted when they were like, oh, we're out of pulled pork.
There was so much on top of each other, Jacob. Like, I was struggling.
I know, but
I was so disappointed.
They sold it the person.
I know.
They sold it like one person and 2 people in front of us or something.
I was so disappointed by so many things, and that was just like the last straw. Because that actually sounded really good, and that was like all.
The chicken was really good.
I don't really like that though. Like, I don't really
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I have.
I really thought I was really good, and the mac and cheese was really good.
I really like pulled pork though, and I was really excited about it, actually looking for it. So then once they didn't have it, I was done. I know, I see it. I want to go outside.
No, they're not going to be moving
Can we go catch up?
No, we're getting you food.
Yeah, I want food.
Yes, there we go.
But then can't we?
What?
But then can't we?
What?
But then can't we?
Maybe.
That's what you say when you mean no.
Maybe. I interpret that one. Yeah, today's done. We are.
What's that blinking at us?
Somebody's light bar. Storm chaser.
I didn't even see the car. That light was so bright. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy around it. There's been controversy around it for like 30 years.
Well, that one was just really bright. I've seen some of the other ones, and those are fine. Roller coaster.
I don't know. It's mostly just... I don't really care too much, but like a situation like that, you really don't need it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it when there's like somebody parked in front of you or there's damage in front of you or something, then I'd flip them on. Or maybe there's like a tornado wrapped in the rain that locals can't see. I don't know, that one's kind of iffy though. I get so frustrated when I know there's a tornado in a storm and I just see like locals driving straight into the road.
Do you think that locals are going to know what your little light bar means though?
No.
So
but it just helps. Like, if there's a tornado warning and a bunch of cars with light bars around it, I feel like some people are going to take notice. Like, I remember being really frustrated, even though thankfully...
I get it, but take notice and think what though? Are they going to, you know what I mean? Like, are they going to...
Well, when they see a bunch of cars with storm chasers, they tend to pull off. Do you remember that one time we were in New Mexico and those people pulled off like, oh, what's happening?
Yeah, I do remember that.
It does happen sometimes, but it was really frustrating because there's nothing that I
just don't think that those people's light bars really do anything.
I get it though, when you're like, when it's a situation like you're emergency braking or a one-lane road or something, because that's how... There's a lot of chaser accidents like that. Like, I got rear-ended and my car got totaled in a situation like that. And there was another accident kind of like that.
What is that light bar going to do to fix that?
The driver behind you that rear-ends you is going to see it. You know, it's a lot tougher to miss.
I guess.
That's the main situation where I felt like, okay. Like, that's the only time I ever wish I had light bars was then, because they just weren't paying attention, you know?
But you weren't even chasing when that happened. You were just driving.
No, but they just parked basically in the middle of the road to take this turn.
No,
and I got rear-ended.
But I'm just saying, I don't think a white bar is going to really change anything.
But I do think that
I
with
just don't
chasing,
get the point of them, to be honest.
I do think with chasing sometimes there is some utility. I don't think it's very common, and I think most people who need them or have them don't actually need them and don't use them properly. They just flip it on for the whole chase for attention.
Like we saw that truck drive around with it, and it was on the whole time.
Yeah.
But that light wasn't super bright.
Well, sometimes some chasers will have like red and white ones, which is illegal.
Really?
Yeah.
How can they buy them if they're illegal?
Well, I mean, they gotta sell them to the place somehow. And paramedics, I don't know.
They don't have like a way to verify that sort of thing?
Yeah, so there's a drone.
Fancy. I bet it's this truck.
Yeah?
Sweet.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's just talking to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that was right.
Oh, it's funny. Guess who my mom saw the other day?
Who?
Oksana.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And my mom said, hey, I know her. And my mom's friend said, do you want to go say hi? And my mom said, oh, no. Don't know her like that.
Alright, we're gonna... It's gonna be a little bit... You know, it's gonna be a second before we can really find food.
Right.
I don't know. There's a McDonald's we're an hour and a half away from.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, we're in the middle of Southern Nebraska. I mean, I don't want to go north into the rain because it's going to take us just as long, even though it's closer. I mean, my tires are a little worn. I don't want to speed in the rain.
There has to be food closer than an hour and a half away.
There's Subway in Runza.
Wouldn't either of those.
Oh my goodness.
You know I don't
Look
want
at this
either.
random nice school in the middle of nowhere.
Is this a school?
Yeah.
Why are they purple?
I don't know, but that's kind of cool.
Are you sure it's a school?
Yes, it's at public schools. There's a football stadium and a bunch of school buses.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And that's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We went to a school in a pretty big town, and ours was not that nice.
We live like right on the edge. Like, had we been like in St. Louis County, it would have been nicer. Or had we been
But like Oakville, isn't that nice still?
True.
You know what I mean? Like those ones still aren't nice.
Yes.
The only nice school near us was a Whimper.
Lafayette. Kirkwoods was only like 15 minutes from me.
That one wasn't crazy nice.
Yes, it was.
Was it? I don't remember that. Whatever. Our school was the worst. That's all I know.
So mean.
Are you saying wrong?
No.
Okay.
Not wrong. I'm just trying to defend the hometown here.
Nobody defends our hometown more than me. Don't even.
I know. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
I love our hometown.
There's Subway runs a... There's Subway runs a... I just don't want to drive back through the rain. I mean, it's going to be a little bit. Like, we got to go to Beatrice, really, if we want to... And they got a McDonald's there.
How far is that?
That's an hour. That's the hour.
That's the hour and a half.
Yeah. I mean, there's a Subway that's a little closer.
Oh, that's okay. We'll do that.
You do the what?
We'll do the McDonald's.
Okay.
That's just really far.
I mean, I know, but we don't really have a ton of options.
And I'm upset by that.
Next time, tomorrow, I'll urge you to eat earlier because it's tough. Because normally we're passing through a bunch of towns and major areas, and then once the chase starts, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the issue was that I wasn't feeling good earlier, which is why I didn't eat.
All right, everybody. I thank you guys so much. And wires today. We have 2 broken cables that we're gonna get replaced tomorrow morning before another tornado chase, probably in the northern Missouri, southern Iowa, northeast Kansas area. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate the donations. You guys have no idea how much that helps me out.